Hello, my name is Marissa Munroe, and this is my desk crit number 4. My project is about how to prepare for a trip to Paris, and I apologize, my voice is a little off, I'm a little sick. But anyway, I've added some interactions, some new stuff. It's not all built out, of course, but I wanted to walk you through what I've got so far. So let's just go ahead and preview. Okay, so ever wanted to travel to Paris but didn't know where to start? This module can help you with that. And first things first, what's your name? So the user can enter his or her name. I'll enter my name here, and then you just click Next. And Marissa, welcome to this module. We hope you gain some valuable insight into preparing for your trip. And now, would you like to have background music playing during the course? And I can say yes, play background music, or no, I have my own tunes, which will mute the background music that I have on the slides. So let's say yes. We want to play background music, and then we hit Next. And there it is. Probably need to turn that down quite a bit. Let's turn it down here. Okay, so my project, the first slide here, is broken down into 3 sections. So, okay, you're ready to plan your trip abroad, but what do you need to know and what do you need to do before you get on a plane? So the first step is to plan. So this just is a quick overview of what you'll need to do. So you'll want to acquire a passport and maybe learn language and budget for your trip. And then plot. So booking your flight, figuring out hotels, and also points of interest. And then finally pack. So things to consider when you're ready to pack your suitcases. You know, what's the weather going to be like? What season are you traveling in? And then do you want to be stylish, or do you want to be comfortable, or do you want to find a good middle ground there? So that's just a quick overview, and then you hit Next. And here's a quick calculator to help you determine your budget. So for each day that you plan to travel, add the appropriate travel expenses. So let's say you're going to travel to Paris for, I don't know, 3 days. Let's say you're doing a tour of Europe, and you're only going to be in Paris for 3 days. So we've just got some basic estimates here for hotels and stuff. This is just for estimating purposes only. But okay, so we'll have 3 breakfasts. Hit that 3 times, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners. And then we'll need to stay in a hotel. Let's say it's just 2 nights, 3 days, 2 nights. So 2 nights at the hotel, and then there's maybe you want to see 2 museums and the Eiffel Tower. Let's say that's it. And then we want to do souvenirs. So let's say we just want one really expensive souvenir, so like a $200. So we'll just tap this 4 times. And that's what your budget's looking at, about $1,000 for 3 days in Paris. This is just estimating only, but see how the numbers just went up as you added additional meals and souvenirs and whatnot. Okay, so then hit Next. And now we're ready to sort of plot out everything. So got a couple tabbed interactions here, so you can click to view flights. So I'll add some information here about how to book flights and considering like whether or not you want to deal with layovers and all that kind of stuff. Getting around. So this will be about figuring out train schedules and maybe car rental or public transportation. Hotels, kind of determining if you want to stay at a hotel or a hostel or some other accommodation. Restaurants. I'll just add a little bit about some cafes and types of food that you might want to try. And then sightseeing. So this will be about a little bit about, what are the quote-unquote must-see sites in Paris, and then some of the lesser-known places or just other additional things that you might want to see while you're in the city. Okay. And then here's a quick drag-and-drop interaction that relates back to packing. So obviously there's content in between that I'll need to add. But this is a quick interaction. So she's going to go to Paris in February. Which articles of clothing should she pack? And then you just drag and drop the appropriate clothing. So we'll put the sweater in there. And then let's say we mess up and we say the flip-flops. Here you're going to get an incorrect response. And then, okay, February coat. So submit. And that's it. And that's all I have for now. I appreciate your feedback, and thank you very much.